Hello, Nori here. Welcome back to Love and Deep Space. For once, we have with us Silas, who although is as usual peacefully dozing off, but for once, we're not questioning his outfit choices. We are very happy with his outfit choices. So, I guess it's a good day. He looks good. We're feeling good. It's a good day. Let's check out the event, because we're done with our dailies. Oh, the gates are opening. Guess
Did you have fun? All right then. Let's put an end to this charade.
Yes. Look who finally decided to face us. How are you, Silas? Feeling comfy? Yeah, the handcuffs don't look that comfy. But, on a good note, we will start with claiming these. And then move on to... Wait, I have something here. Yes, so we have secret infiltration again. I'm going to suck at this. For some reason, oops. And we did it in the nick of time. Okay, so the last one is logged, but we're not in a hurry to open that one. We're just going through this infinite thing so we can just get our stuff. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. Come on. Okay. Wasn't bad. Oops. I spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon. Should we just go through this again? Actually, it's no use going through the same thing again. But who's going to stop us? Great. I did it so well the first time. Okay, lab recorder. Though his physical and auditory abilities have improved, his sanity is slipping away. I mean, let's claim this. Okay, we have more time, so I'll pause the recording here and get more of these classified intel things.
I'll make sure to savor every moment.
Sir, you already are. You don't have to announce it. Like, your face is obvious. Either you're really having fun or not at all having fun. Anyways, let's just get the classified intel thing. I will do it and then see you guys when we're meeting. Oh. Okay, we have ending in 19 hours. No problem. No problem. We will finish this. I will do this entire thing. So by the time this gets edited, I think the ending will be also included, because I don't want to have another video for an ending and stuff. That is just very time consuming. So I will meet you guys after the edit. Ah, yes, Savage Overture. We have reached almost the end of this event for Silas, because there are others still left, which I'm not going to, I think, record, because honestly, this feels enough already. Just going through every ally story just seems, for this particular event, just seems a bit too much. So until people want that, I am not going to record, although I did like starting first 2 chapters for Raphael and I think Xavier. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe Zane. I'm not sure. But yeah, we finished the card. We finished Caleb's story. Yeah, Homecoming Wings. Like the first chapter, we finished that. We have to do the second one. So I think after I do chapter 4, we have only two of this left. Chapter 4 and the ending. So let's just get on with it, honestly. It's been a cool event so far. Ooh, swanky car. We send the computer found to the LCVI's research department. After they successfully recovered its database, everything played out as we'd hoped. We obtained an important document related to Ever's experiment. Oh my god. This is not the umpteenth time I am like hearing about Ever's bad deeds in every event, almost like every event, every story. I want to know who's the mastermind behind this all. Who's the Ever mastermind? Because honestly, I'm just like, what do you want? What do you want from us? Like, enough. Imagine if we are Ever's mastermind. I mean, I know this is like a very convoluted theory. It's not exactly fitting. It's not fitting at all, actually. Considering I don't even know most of the lore and the myth, because I don't have any. I don't have any cards, but related to the myths at least, or backstory or anything, I'd have to really go look up at the videos of people getting down and deep into the lore. So that aside, what if we are the Ever mastermind, but we lost our memories? Like, what if we are the villains? I mean, there was this thing, right? There was this theory that everybody was, I mean, all the allies were just doing great until they met us and their world flipped upside down, and we're the reason for a lot of things going nuts for them. Raphael, I feel bad for Raphael and Xavier. Like, their entire world went into chaos. I don't know like Xavier's lore, but Raphael's, the fact that ugh, I think I would go into spoiler territory, not that I even know the whole story, but yeah, Raphael's just a horrible dude. Horrible. Everybody's horrible, like, but Raphael is just, dude. I would hate bad shit if it happened in real life. I'd be like, dude, I do not want to be responsible for some, giant, colossal destruction as I think the MC was for Raphael's myth. I'm assuming. But anyways, it proves that ever once imprisoned predators there in an attempt to create invincible by. Who do you want to fight, Ever? What do you want to fight? Who are you preparing this all stuff for? Frenzy enhancer that's currently circulating. The black market is an improved version of the one created during the past experiments. After backing up the data, honestly, this reminds me of the whole Gyeongsung creature. Ah, that's right. I was trying to figure out where did I get this where did I get the reference from? 'Cause I kept forgetting the name of the Netflix show, the Netflix K-drama Gyeongsung Creature with Park Seo-joon and who's the other, Han So-hee. Yeah, Han So-hee. Park Seo-joon and Han So-hee, and they were just experimenting on prisoners and stuff. That was horrible. It reminds me of that. Like those who survived. I don't think there was proper survivors of that situation, but at least according to the first season, somebody turned Han So-hee's mother. By the way, spoiler alert for those who haven't seen the show, turned into one of those creatures, and the only thing that she was able to remember was Han So-hee, her daughter, in the show, and thus regaining, like, Han So-hee was the reason for her to have gained some tiny scrap of humanity. Like Han So-hee was her humanity, and this reminds me of that. Like turning into biological weapons, like that's horrible. As a card, that is such a weird music. Weirdly cheerful music to have played in the background. That da 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 da. Just having this music and just like Silas looking at like with a muzzle and stuff, it's just weird. It's too chirpy. Don't look at me like that, okay? You look like we look like we're supposed to be on the sets of Teletubbies, but we end up basically we're supposed to be on some dystopian horror set, ended up on a Teletubby set, hence the music playing in the background. As the car door unlocks, I sit in the driver's seat while Silas gives me a skeptical look. If this music was playing in the background, I too would be giving the passenger seat next to me a skeptical look. I'd be giving Silas a skeptical look. I'm like, is this your way of saying hard on the outside, soft on the inside? If you know what I mean. Not suggestively, of course. Please. Please. I think I should drive just to be safe. What happened to your... Silas, what happened to your voice? Did you lose it? Is the muscle stopping you from speaking? Did you lose your voice in the innocent birdcage memory card? Are you implying it's dangerous when I'm at the wheel? Bro, speak up! Silas has made quite a few enemies because of his job. That's why he usually takes me along once he finishes a commission and changes addresses. Bro doesn't even want to speak. What are you saying? Being yanked out of bed around midnight only to be put into the back seat of his car is one of the most vivid memories. Imagine like, hey, wake up and you don't wake up and you like getting dragged out of bed and you're like, what can I do to have a good night's sleep? It's bad enough already to live in a city of sin and debauchery. Now you don't even want. Now you want me to suffer from insomnia? What is this? The reasons he gave for these sudden moves were always unbelievable. I am craving a midnight snack. Let's go. Is that a reason? Oh, fight them off yourself. I mean, yeah, I would also be that way. Why do you care about education? When did we care about education that much? What education are people even having when there are predators lurking around everywhere? But I'm an innocent goody two shoes. Why would anyone want me dead? They're after me. It's only natural they'd be after you too. You have 10 minutes to pack up your stuff and go downstairs. Now I have to speak Silas's dialogues for myself. Nice. We moved more times than I can count. Contact information, burner phones were swept out like clockwork. You know what is the most like annoying thing, or just like it's just getting to my nerves a bit, is that Silas's chain after the choker, like the second chain, this one, that makes me feel like as if it's digging into his flesh and, you know, casting a red shadow, although it's probably not true, it's just a shadow. But it looks like it's digging into his skin. It's just annoying the heck out of me. So I'm like, can you take that off? Can you please take that off, because it's annoying. Like, I hate seeing that metal spiky thing just digging into his flesh, like the collarbone. I'm like, take it off. Take it off. Take it off, like, right now. I don't like seeing those spiky chains, honestly, for some reason. Even the muzzle. I'm like, get it off. It's annoying. It was just unfortunate that we got I feel like we got the outfit as just the prerequisite of getting the hair. But Infold is, well, Infold, as gacha companies always do, so not to be surprised. I'm not surprised. Also, I read a very interesting thread by a business student on Infold's like gacha mechanics and marketing strategies and stuff. It was a very nice read. If I can, I will definitely link the article in the video description box if you guys would want to check it out. I would definitely suggest you to do check it out and be mindful of where you're spending money, considering the whole boycott and stuff, which I think is very important for consumers to be aware of. No matter what you're consuming, whether it's in form of a game like this one or anything else, be aware of not only your consumer habits, but where you're spending money, if it's worth spending your money, because money is hard to come by. So let us be wise financially. Also, it's not my place to be like giving anybody advices, but just if you ever needed a reminder, this is it. Just as a friendly reminder, that's it. I think sometimes I need a reminder every now and then to not spend my money. I'm too broke for that though. I am far too broke for that. F2P for the win. That is if we reach the status of ever even considering becoming a fish, a goldfish at that. Anyways, sometimes I wonder if his nocturnal lifestyle was more a consequence of constantly dodging his enemies. I mean, yeah, seems like it. The LCBI is currently in the process of selecting its best employees. I'd rather not give anyone a reason to question my performance. Girl, what is LCBI in this day and age? I mean, if you're getting promoted, fine. If you're not, then like, if the pay pack isn't there, then like, do we care? Do we care? Ease into the accelerator, mind cells. I think the last on his mind is a seat belt. Why aren't you saying your words, Silas? I cannot hear anything. Sunlight streaming through the car window seemed to bother him slightly, winces before. Silas in this AU and Silas in the real AU both hate the sunlight. I feel kind of bad for him. Because I love the sunlight. Though I live in a very, very hot country. But still. I think anybody who suffers from lack of vitamin D, I really do mean vitamin D, would attest to the fact that they desperately need the sunlight. Even after living in a very, very hot country, yes. After driving for a while, several intimidating SUVs have suddenly appeared in the rear view. Oh! Ha! I make a turn, they follow. If I press on the gas pedal, they speed up as well. Yes, no surprise. I mean, girl, I think it's pretty obvious. Why are you even questioning that at this point? I thought this was obvious. That's from these sort of scenarios. Silas calmly taps on the car window. Bullets whiz past the side mirror distance. The engine grows to a deafening crescendo. The 3 cars are in hot pursuit. They attempt to ram us multiple times. I mean, even if you don't plan on verbally telling Silas, I do hope that you have a plan. Silas points to something in the distance. Our car, followed by 3 pursuers, veers onto a wide road. Only one roadwork ahead. Sign sits in the middle of it. You're a big girl now. I don't need to. Bro, what is up with your voice? Should have known. I am genuinely concerned. Like, was Silas not voicing out his lines before, or like, did I have a fever dream that he did and now he doesn't? What is going on? Should have known. It was impossible to be a good person when you are. Girl, I think you should stop worrying about morality at this point and worry about your safety. Then again, we're already there. It'd be a shame to not make most of this opportunity. And that's what I'm saying. You're already there. Like, what more can you do right now? You can't afford to think of whether you're being a good person or a bad person. In this moment, since you're being chased by 5 cars, or 3 cars was it, you cannot afford to think that way, okay? Your job is to drive the heck. Like, your job is to be fast and furious and think about everything else later. Save your life first, dude. I step on the gas and leave nothing but a long trail of exhaust for our pursuers. Is your car like that modified? Impatiently retrieves a long box from under the seat. He opens it and assembles a gun. Dude, you could have assembled the gun before. Why was that thought only after, like, hey, maybe the gunfire is a little bit more intense than we expected. Let's just assemble a gun now after we're getting bombarded by bullets. What are you doing? Isn't it obvious I'm about to spice things up? Car window is slightly lowered. The gun barrel is soon aimed at the people chasing us. That was the stupidest question MC asked. Do you think if he's assembling a gun, it would be like, yo, I'm just doing this for fun while you keep driving and like 3 cars just keep chasing us? It's obviously, you know, obviously to hit back at the people chasing us. Don't mind me. Do not mind me at all. Floor it. What? Floor what though? The car scurries off the road with an ear-splitting screech. In the blink of an eye, another bullet penetrates the tire on the opposite side. Our pursuers have become prey in his crosshairs. Whether they veer left or right depends on where Silas aims his gun. I mean, he's good at aiming then. I'm going to make a sharp turn. Hold on tight. I turn the steering wheel as far as I can, and my action is accompanied by several precise gunshots. In the rear view mirror, I see the 3 cars collide in a shower of sparks. With a deafening roar, our pursuers vanish in a sea of flames. And he looks very, very impressed by the scene, which is like honestly deserved. That was close. It was smooth sailing. However, there's more. Silas beckons me to come closer with a curl of his finger. When I lean towards him, he gently tucks the strand of my hair that got tangled with his sunglasses arms. Watch out for the cliff. And we reach the ending. Not bad. Outside, heavy clouds cover the sky as if they're waiting to unleash a downpour powerful enough to drench the entire city. Over the past few days, Silas and I have compiled our intel at the HQ of Nitrix. At his signal, everything will be ready to pour down like a deluge. A deluge? Never mind, I don't know how to pronounce that name. That cleanses the city's corruption and sin. Yay! Deep in thought, I'm jolted back into reality as a clique unceremoniously drops a traffic ticket on my desk. Thanks! That's just what I needed. Shouldn't this be handled by the police and not the LCBI? It's because the suspect is connected to the predator, okay? The one you're supervising is the LCBI's VIP at this point. The ticket clearly shows Silas's face. As for the person, sunglasses. Oh, okay. I'll ask him. Dude, if I was the person, I'd be like, I'd get it. I would get it. I'd be like, yeah, seems a little too familiar. I wonder who could that be? Definitely it's not you. Right? I would at least have a hunch. If not like a whole direct idea. Before I can leave the LCBI building, commotion engulfs the office. Everyone outside is talking about predators being connected to Ever. How did that happen? Apparently Ever is using them for some kind of experiment. Yay! Ever gets unveiled as the villainous organization. Finally. Kind, that sounds scary. Who the heck cares about what kind? It is bad, that's it. That's all you should be concerned with. Oh, what kind? Does it matter what kind? The kind is bad. That's all. The kind is horrible. Based on what I heard through the grapevine, Ever is supposedly the group who created predecessors in Lincoln. Sorry, predators in Lincoln, not predecessors. What is wrong with me? Ugh. And we're back in jail. Silas's door is ajar. I wonder if he was expecting me. I think he was. Inside the room, he's standing with his back to the door, engrossed in some kind of task. He hasn't noticed me yet. I think he probably knows. His back is way too smooth. Way too smooth. Way too smooth for him to be a predator. I keep saying predecessor for some reason. Predator. Predator. Okay. Make a finger gun, touch his lower back. Put your hands up, Silas. This place is crawling within forces you can't escape. I don't think he wants to, though. I like look at the quiver of his lips and then like a smirk. That's nice. The stoic, he doesn't look stoic. Peels the ticket off his face. His gaze falls on the blurry photo and he studies it for a while. I never imagined our photo would end up on an official document like this. How else did you expect them to end up together? Ignoring my question, he sets down half-loaded gun and walks toward the living room. Oh! Curious, I follow. He pins the traffic ticket to the investigation board on the wall. Our comical traffic camera picture is surrounded by a grisly collage of crime scene photos. The act. The world's most unconventional picture frame. We have to get a clear shot next time. No thanks. What do you mean by next time? Silas offers me a slight smile with no explanation. I'm baffled. I plop onto the sofa again. The TV broadcasting news report that's been a hot topic these past few days. Of course, it was Silas and me. Rumors about the ever-frenzied enhancer spread to every corner of the city. However, Ever seems to have anticipated this. They prepared a well-written statement to ease public speculation. Then last night, a sudden fire consumed the abandoned research facility. Traces of past experiment and lingering evidence of their wrongdoing, everything vanished in flames. They say a storm is brewing. Don't tell me you're the one pulling strings. I think this is obvious. You're a meteorologist now. I'm a meteorologist, a fortune teller. What else do you want, Silas? I'd be everything and anything. According to the requirement, that is. Besides, the more chaos there is, the more someone benefits. Lately, nice tricks have become synonymous with omnipotence. They're a conduit for all sorts of business deals done legally and illegally. Yeah, no surprise. The man before me is less a dangerous predator and more like a chess master who controls the direction of the game. That's Silas for you. In this AU and in another and in any other alternate universes, he'll always be Silas. But I haven't been able to figure out whether he intends to save Lincoln or destroy it. What if I find myself on an opposing side? Will you shoot me? I'm pretty sure I taught you not to waste time on pointless hypotheticals. Am I mistaken? Hey, listen up. Like, listen up, okay? Hypotheticals sometimes are a good way of, just being ready sometimes. Good way of, coming up with plans as well. Not always, sometimes. You should be well aware of your options. And what are those? Yes, like what? You can leave or you can stand by my side. With mixed emotion, I clench my fist as if I'm holding a microphone and I bring to his mouth. Seriously? Here's the $1,000,000 question for you, Mr. Silas. Let's say you wanted to destroy Lincoln. How long would that take? I don't think it would take that long. 10 months, 10 weeks, or 10 days. 9, 8, 7. No, stop. That's it? Oh, look, that's the end. That was uneventful, actually. What was that all about? That's it? Huh. That was not what I was expecting. But anyways, that is over for now. We're done.